What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another Animal Crossing tips and guides video right here on youtube.com/thegamelooters, the best place on YouTube to find all of your Animal Crossing New Horizons content, streams, and tips. Okay guys, so if you guys clicked on this video, then obviously you want to know how to get more DIY recipes on New Horizons. Now you may be looking around at your friends online, Twitter, Reddit, all kinds of places, and then you just kind of see people with all kinds of different furniture and items, and you're just wondering how they get them. Well, the answer is, as you know, DIY. So you may be wondering, how do you increase the amount of DIYs that you're able to get? And in this video, I'm going to cover 5 top ways that you can get DIY recipes. And I'm talking literally like 5 to 8 DIY recipes a day. Yes, you hear me right. You can get about 5 to 8 DIY recipes a day by doing some very simple tasks. So whether you are time traveling or you are not time traveling, you're going to be able to take advantage and get at least 5 to 8 DIY recipes a day, and you're going to be able to increase the amount of items and furniture that you have. Of course, guys, as always, I am Dom from the Game Looters right here, and make sure you guys subscribe because this is a place to be for all Animal Crossing content, and hit the like video because it helps get this video shared out after you are done watching it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the different tips that we have for you. So we're gonna go with tip number 1. So first and foremost, guys, you are going to get 2 DIY bottles on your island, and naturally every single day. So you need to make sure part of your chores and part of your daily routine is checking your island for DIY bottles. Now, the method to the madness here is just know that at 6 a.m., right between 6 a.m., you're going to be able to get your first DIY bottle. It is going to spawn. Once you pick up the DIY bottle, it's basically on a 12-hour cooldown. So if you go and start your game at around 6 a.m. or like in the video here around like 6:12 a.m. in the morning, then you go and you find your bottle immediately. Then it's going to be on a 12-hour cooldown. And then what's going to happen is after 6 p.m., the second bottle is then going to spawn on your island. So just know, if you're logging in between 6 a.m. or whatever right after, go ahead and find your bottle. And then if you're logging in after 6 p.m. or after the evening, school, work, whatever it is, then go find your second bottle. That's going to be 2 guaranteed DIY recipes every day, just naturally happening on your island. So again, if you're time traveling, you can just make this happen as often or as least often as you want. And if you aren't time traveling, then just know every day you definitely have one thing to do to add to your daily chore list. I hope this is very helpful, and you may have known this but not known exactly how it spawns. So now you know, go find those DIYs. Alright guys, number 2 is your villagers. Yes, your villagers are of the utmost importance in your island, and they are going to be not only your best friends, but they're going to be the ones that you really need to be looking out for. Obviously, you're going to have one villager every day that is going to have a DIY recipe. When you go and knock on their door, they are going to be working on a DIY recipe. But did you know that you are going to be able to do the same action up to 3 different times in a day? Yes, that's right. One villager in your village or in your island is going to have a DIY recipe. So they're going to be working on one 3 different times a day. And I've tested this out a few times, and I'm gonna go ahead and show on screen here. But the times that I have kind of tested is between 5 a.m. when the game resets to the next day, between 11 a.m. So 5 a.m. to 11 a.m., then 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. or midnight, right? So they're basically on like a 6-hour cooldown. So if you check each 6-hour interval in a day, you're gonna be able to get up to 3 DIY recipes, as you guys are seeing on screen right now, just simply by taking advantage to the villagers that you already have on your island. So yeah, that's right, 3 DIY recipes. So if you follow the first tip and the second one, that's already 5 DIY recipes that you can get in a single day just by checking your island and checking your island's villagers. I know that's super awesome. Again, you may have known that you get DIYs from your villagers, but you may not have known that you can get up to 3 in a day, which is super duper cool. Alright, tip number 3, I'm not going to show really any content on here. I will show a balloon, but as you guys know, you guys are going to see balloons all over your island. They're going to drop anything from iron nuggets to bells to all kinds of things. They're also going to drop DIY recipes. So it goes without saying, even if balloons after your 500 hours in gets a little bit annoying, and whether you are still having PTSD because of Bunny Day and what Mr. Zipper T Bunny did to you and never wanting to touch a balloon again, just know that balloons do have the randomized chance to drop a DIY recipes. Now there's not really a specific amount, but if you just check them daily, you're guaranteed to at least get one DIY recipe. So between the first tip, the second tip, and then obviously checking your balloons, you can get up to 6 or more DIY recipes in a day just by simply checking every single balloon. Alright, tip number 4, guys, and again, this is something that you may know already, but Celeste. Celeste is super duper important. Celeste is not only going to give you celestial different DIYs, she's also going to be giving you unique DIYs. When you first start talking to her, she's going to start giving you wands. Once you've gotten all the wands, then she's going to give you basically like space kind of DIYs, whether that's a rover, whether that's a moon, a star, a spaceship, whatever it is, she's going to start giving you all kinds of that. And each month, she is going to randomly give you a celestial DIY, whether that is a Tauros piece like right now, or that is a Gemini piece later on. She's gonna be able to give you different DIY recipes that correlate with that month's stone, so just know that you could talk to her to get DIY recipes. Now, if you guys are wondering how does she spawn, I'm gonna put the table on screen right now, and on the table that's on the screen, you'll be able to see that she is going to visit on nights where there are shooting stars or meteor showers. Now, if in that same week you have shooting stars or meteor showers more than once in that week, she's just going to pick one of the 2 days that you can randomly have them. So you can randomly have up to 2 different meteor showers in 1 week. Basically, you can have the shooting stars twice in a week. She's only going to pick one of the days. So if you have it twice in that week, then she will only be there 1 day. So if you go around your island looking like, hey, where the heck is Celeste? And you just cannot find her, then it's probably because you're going to have shooting stars again that week, or you already have. And don't worry if you can't find her, just kind of don't spend too much time on it. Just check all the nooks and crannies that you can, but if you can't find her, that is okay. Just know that you're going to be able to find her again, or you may have already that week, and that's going to be your DIY recipe. So if we start putting all of the different tips together, then so far, by the 2 DIY bottles, the 3 villagers, the balloons, which is at least 6, and then Celeste each week, that's already 7 DIY recipes that you can get in a week. But again, you can do 2 DIY bottles a day, you can do your villagers a day, so if you times that by the 7 days in a week, that's 35 DIY recipes right there, however many you find in balloons, at least 1 in Celeste. And the very last tip, guys, the last tip is mystery islands. So I've seen on Twitter, Reddit, and just around my social circle that a lot of people are just like, yo, I have all of these Nook miles and I have nothing to spend it on anymore. I've got all the lighthouses, I've got all the really cool items that Tom Nook can offer. I'm just sitting on all these Nook miles. I'm completely content with all the villagers I have, so I'm not searching like you guys are for rare villagers. I am happy. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that you need to be spending those Nook Mile on Nook Mile tickets. So spend your Nook Miles on Nook Mile tickets, even though you don't need to get a new villager, and you may not even need money or items. The reason to do that is because every mystery island is guaranteed to have a DIY recipe. Now, the only ones that aren't going to be guaranteed to have a DIY recipe are the rare islands. So if you come across Money Rock Island or Peach Island, then it becomes like a randomized chance. Sometimes you can find a DIY recipe, but then sometimes you can't. So just know that you're going to want to do mystery islands because you're going to be able to get a DIY recipe. And the bonus item on top of the DIY recipes to do mystery islands is you can also get a furniture item by shaking trees. Yes, that is right. Every mystery island, again besides rare islands, are going to be guaranteed to drop one mystery furniture piece. So you're gonna wanna make sure to shake them trees and do the bees just like the dodos say. So make sure to do that and get your DIY recipes, guys. If you guys do these methods, you guys can get 40, 50 DIYs in a week. Yes, I know it sounds crazy and I know it sounds kind of like out there, but you can really get that many in a week and really get your DIY recipe book up to the next level. Guys, this has been Don from the Game Leaders. I hope this video has been super duper helpful. If it has, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button and hit the like button to share this out with other people. Share this with your friends. Share this with your social circles, Twitters, Reddit. Share this everywhere. It would definitely help us out. And guys, on screen right now, we also want to make sure that not only do we help you with tips, but we help you with your island too. Go ahead and click on the video right now for 5 really cute ideas that you can easily implement in your island today. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.